Alright, what's up everybody? Back to the channel again. Here we go. Alright, so today in this video I am going to be doing 6 sets for 2 reps, a little bit of a back off day after the 6x6. And right here, I've actually never had 135 like start to feel pretty light. It's pretty nice. It's a good feeling. Really enjoying the low bars so far. It's just something different, and I always like trying to do different things and trying to always switch up my workout routine. And yeah, so right here, just 185, just getting it through the motions, making sure that I get some good warm-ups in so I can just work up to my working load and make sure that I don't get injured. Always important to be doing some of the lighter weights when you're working up to your heavier sets, just to make sure that your muscles get used to the heavier weight little by little, just so you don't put your body in too much shock once you just put on a hella weight right away. And recently for stretches, I've been doing like these like hip flexor stretches before, like every single time I decide to squat. I like go down in like a squat position and I hold a weight like in between my legs, and I make sure that I really press out my knees as far as apart as possible. And I'm really trying to work on my hip flexor like flexibility so I'm able to get more depth in my squat and I'm able to feel more comfortable while going down. And I've also been doing what a lot of Chinese powerlifters do. That's what it is. They're Olympic weightlifting teams. So what they do is they get like a heavy weight, like a 35 or a 45, and they put it over their knee in like full like ass to grass squat position, so it helps on working my ankle mobility. So it basically stretches the back of your calf and your Achilles. So definitely recommend trying to do that if you haven't already. I'll probably post a video on like my pre-stretch routine or like just my stretch routine before one of my squat videos. But right here on the screen, like my friend Scotty, he's helping me out, telling me about my foot placement because apparently when I squat, I have my right foot go a little bit in front of my left, which is fine. It's just a flaw in the squat stance that I could be fixing. So I'm just trying to work on perfection. Always nice to have someone help you out and tell you like how your form can be better, like what are the flaws in it, and what you could be doing to do better. So thankful for that. I'm definitely now focusing more on getting my heels more aligned together in the back because that actually could be one of the key problems that actually lead to me having some knee pain. But knee pain's basically not that existent whenever I'm doing the low bar squat, which is awesome. Um, I have just a feeling that the reason why I have it still is just because my ankle mobility. I'm trying to work on my ankle mobility a lot. Like, I feel like it's one of the biggest flaws I just have in terms of trying to work up towards a perfect squat form. And I really just need to make sure that I'm working on that day in, day out, because flexibility does not come easily. You just got to constantly be stretching the muscle and giving it the opportunity it needs to be able to get stronger in terms of that. Right here, just working the posterior chain and the glutes again, making sure that you get a good squeeze at the top. Posterior chain and glutes are definitely getting stronger, and it helps me so much in terms of my low bar squat. I feel so much more stabilized with my lower back, and I'm learning to fire more of my muscle fibers in my glutes just by utilizing the muscle more, and it feels great. I'm really enjoying this stuff right now, and yeah. But anyways, I also wanted to talk about the Hogs basketball because I'm a Razorback over here, and man, it's unfortunate we lost to Baylor last night, so it's kind of tragic. You hate to see it, but shout out to all the Hogs basketball players. They played their hearts out. It was a great run, great year. I mean, making the Elite Eight is always a good accomplishment, and congrats to Baylor on making the Final Four. Hopefully they can go all the way, because I don't know. I don't want Gonzaga to win. Gonzaga looks powerful, man. Like that dude Drew Timmy, that handlebar mustache is sick.
But I don't like the fact that they're undefeated. Like, someone has to beat that team. I always like the underdogs, like having the Cinderella story. So really was hoping for the Hogs to win right there, but it's understandable. Baylor's a great team. Congrats to them, and cheers for that. Anyways, yeah, it's coming towards the end of the squat workout as well. Just getting these movements in, these last reps, just making sure that I get stronger by stronger, because every rep counts. And I've also been training my calves more recently, just trying to work on volume instead of like heaviness in terms of my calf, really focus on stretching really deep at the bottom and then flexing at the top. I'm gonna start recording me doing calves, so I can just show y'all like how to properly execute the movement, like in terms of getting the most size and strength out of growing your calves. But I'm pretty sure you could find a lot of videos on that on the internet already. But honestly, like if you have good calf insertions, you can get good calves. But if your like calf muscle insertion is pretty high up, then RIP, homie. You gotta take the bullet on this one. Your calves probably aren't gonna get that big, but sorry. Yeah, but I have not too long of a tendon, so there's room for improvement and there's room for it to grow, but either way, you can get a stronger muscle. Either way, that's it for the video today. Appreciate you all stopping by. More to come, so yeah, stay tuned. Later.